Liz Wiseman, Multipliers, How the Best Leaders Make Everyone Smarter. Imagine a world where leaders harness the full power of their teams, allowing everyone to reach their maximum potential. Multipliers, How the Best Leaders Make Everyone Smarter by Liz Wiseman introduces two types of leaders: multipliers, who amplify the intelligence and accomplishments of their teams, and diminishers, who drain their team's energy and ability. This book offers a roadmap for aspiring multipliers, showcasing their key qualities and providing examples of successful multipliers such as Magic Johnson. By understanding these core concepts, readers can become effective leaders, multiplying not only their team's capacity but also their own.
Multipliers and Diminishers. The book discusses two types of bosses, multipliers and diminishers. While diminishers sap the intelligence and energy of their employees, multipliers increase the achievements and productivity of their team. Diminishers tend to focus on their own intelligence and stifle ideas, while multipliers use their skills to help everyone on their team shine and be the best they can be. Leaders can adopt key multiplier qualities to become more effective. Becoming a talent magnet. Ernest Shackleton, a British explorer in the early 20th century, is an example of a talent magnet, someone who can bring together a team of outstanding individuals. A talent magnet follows four practices: looking everywhere for talent regardless of traditional boundaries, understanding an individual's instinctive skill, engaging that skill where it's best suited, and removing obstacles that hinder team performance. A talent magnet identifies the specific way their teammates are smart, puts them in a position to shine, and lets them go when they hit their limit. Embracing the inner liberator. The book discusses the two types of leaders, tyrants and liberators. A tyrant, such as Timothy Wilson, is known for creating tension by criticizing relentlessly. On the other hand, Steven Spielberg is an example of a liberator who creates a high-pressure atmosphere to encourage people to do their best work. To become a liberator, three key practices need to be followed. First, offering fewer opinions and giving people room to work. Second, always asking for the best work without fearing failure. Finally, making sure that team members know that they can make mistakes and learn from them. By embracing the inner liberator, individuals can create a healthy environment for innovation and growth. The Challenger Leadership Approach. Matt McCauley, the former CEO of Gymboree, achieved a five-fold increase in the company's share price by applying the Challenger Leadership Approach, which consists of three practices. Firstly, he avoided telling his team what to do, but instead pointed them in a specific direction where they could develop their ideas. Secondly, he helped them define challenges by asking questions and setting appropriate goals. Finally, he inspired belief in the possibility of reaching goals, even if they seemed impossible. Macaulay's leadership style encouraged his team to achieve their goals by making them seem achievable. Debate maker. George W. Bush was a decision-maker who failed at analytical thinking when making quick decisions without researching and weighing options. On the other hand, the debate maker model exemplified by Dutch police chief Arjen Mengerink is a successful way of reorganizing an organization. The three key debate maker practices include preparation of issues to be debated, an engaging and diverse discussion, and making a strong decision in the end. The process makes it clear to everyone how the outcome was reached, leading to a definitive conclusion and making everyone feel well represented. To become a debate maker, one needs to set up comprehensive debates and follow three main techniques: asking questions instead of giving answers, supporting every answer with evidence, and requiring every participant to give answers. The power of investment coaching. Coaches can be either diminishers or investors. Diminishers micromanage their teams to the point of dependency, leading to failure. On the other hand, investors aim to empower their team members by defining ownership stakes, providing necessary resources, and holding people accountable. By following these practices, coaches like Larry Jelwicks achieve remarkable success in leading their teams to victory. Beware of being an accidental diminisher. The book shares the cautionary tale of Sally, a seasoned school principal, who unintentionally hindered her colleague's progress by providing excessive feedback. Sally is an example of many accidental diminishers who come in various forms and often have good intentions. The author shares her experience of slipping into the role of an optimist, which can also lead to undermining the difficulty of the project. The best way to avoid being an accidental diminisher is to ask for regular feedback from a trusted source. The book suggests an exercise where participants share ways they might be accidentally diminishing others, creating awareness of how they're perceived by the people they lead. Effective strategies for dealing with a diminishing boss. If you feel underutilized and overly criticized by your boss, avoid using the 5 common but least effective strategies of confrontation, avoidance, quitting, lying low, and ignoring. Instead, start by learning defensive practices to defuse the conflict. Some of these include regrouping, finding friendly ways to remind your boss of your qualifications, and being your own multiplier by using your boss's skills to your advantage. You can also invite your boss to see your talent firsthand or make a joke to lighten up the situation. By using these strategies, you can turn a diminishing boss into a useful mentor and colleague. Transforming into a multiplier. Bill Campbell's experience as a CEO teaches that becoming a multiplier requires recognizing and changing diminishing tendencies. To transform, focus on maximizing one skill and neutralizing one weakness, question your assumptions, and build a multiplier culture in your workplace.
In conclusion, Multipliers delves into the essential principles of effective leadership. A variety of roles are explored, including the talent magnet, the liberator, the challenger, the debate maker, and the investor. Readers are encouraged to adopt the qualities of multipliers in order to amplify the intelligence and achievements of their teams, while avoiding the pitfalls of diminishers. The book also discusses the importance of tackling the accidental diminisher tendencies we all possess. By fostering a culture of multiplier leadership within organizations, leaders can unleash the unique genius of every team member, resulting in a more successful and enjoyable work environment for all.